Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do another Christmas look for you using the Anastasia Modern, oops, dropped it, Resonance palette, if that's how you say it. So we'll have a look, see what I can come up with on that. I was putting my makeup on and I've just broken my finger now, would you believe it? Can you see? On my stool. Oh, ouch. And I thought, oh, I'll turn this into a video. So I have got base on my eyes, which is this. And then I've powdered it down with the Wet n Wild Brulee. And then I have on the top the colour tattoo from Maybelline in Creamy Beige. On my brows are the IT Cosmetics brow pencil. So we'll get going. I'm going to put some colour into the crease, and I think I'm going to use a mixture of these four here, I think, and maybe a little bit of that. Not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Oh, there's a mirror here. Just take the plastic off it because I have trouble getting close enough to see what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to use a fluffier brush to start with, and I'm going to use, like I say, a mixture of these. Actually, I might go in with this lighter colour from Natural Collection in Milk Chocolate first. That's my usually go-to shadow to start off with. So I'm going to go quite high with that and blend that. Put it on and give it a little bit of blend with my finger to start with. Fingers are good when you're in makeup. They work quite well. So I'm going to blend that on with the brush and give it a little bit of blend, and then give it a little bit of rub out with fingers. A little blend through. I don't use my fingers to put all my makeup on, but they do work well for a little bit of blending sometimes. Right. And I'm going to take a smaller dome brush. It's still soft, but it's a bit more of a dome shape to it. And then I'm going to take this one, I think, from this palette. And there's quite a lot of fallout from this palette, I find. So I've just tapped it off. This brush picks up rather a lot of shadow, so you need to tap it off. So I'm putting that right into the crease. Oh, you can see me better today. I've actually put up one of my big lights, but I found they're all broken. I don't know what's happened to them. I think my son's been at them and he's not very careful when he uses my stuff. Right. It annoys me when people use your things and they break them and they don't tell you and they don't offer to replace them. And you go to use something and you find that, you know, it's broken. One of my bulbs have popped and he'd not told me, and they're really expensive, these bulbs. And one of the switches doesn't work, because I have two of the big lamps. One of the switches doesn't work on one of the lamps. And then on the other lamp, where the switch works, one of the spokes is broken. You know, like when you open an umbrella. So really, I haven't got a decent set of lamps now, which is annoying me. Right, that's blended. Oh, I haven't zoomed you in, have I, at all? Sorry about that. I'll zoom you in a little bit. Hope you can see. I don't want to zoom you in too far. Right. Right, I don't know what to use. I want to use, I think I want to use one of these, I think. And maybe that. I want to use one of those, and that colour there. I think I'm going to use that one to start with. I'm going to put it on the outer part of my lid, I think. See how it goes. Could be awful and you maybe never see this video. Right, I've got a flat brush. So that's going to be packing. So I'm going to use that one there. And I'm going to pack that on there. Oh, that's really pretty, isn't it? So pretty. I like that. Like that. Up to that crease colour and a little bit into it. Yeah, I like that. See? Yeah. I'm being a little bit adventurous here with colour, with a couple of these Christmas looks, because the last one's a little bit colourful too. I used to wear quite a bit of colour when I was younger, but as I've got older, I've sort of shied away from it quite a bit, because I didn't think that, you know, it was right. But right, I'm going to get a fluffy brush and I'm going to blend there along that top edge and there along that edge there. And then I need my brush cleaner. Oh, there it is. I got it out already. I'm just going to give that a clean. And then I'm going to going to blend that on that side too. And do this side. So, do that side. I think I've got a little bit more colour on that side than I have this side. So, closer, like so. Alright, I'm going to do the inner part. Oh, my brushes are. Yeah, I'm not sorted. All my brushes are down here, look. No, that isn't. I want that one actually. That is the one I want. It's what the wrong brush thing down here. Right, I'm going to put this one on the inner part of my eye. Like that. Oh, that is pretty. Ooh, I like that. Very nice. I think this would look lovely with brown eyes. Don't you? Well, I do anyway. Not sure if anyone else thinks the same. Right. Clean the brush. Give that a little bit of a brush. Right. Well, there wasn't too much fallout there at all. Oh, I do like that. That is nice. I really do. Right, I'm going to put a little bit more. See what's left on the brush there of the crease colour. And just spread that over. And then I'm going to get my highlight colour and I'm going to use just a plain matte cream shade and just put that. Got a piece of glitter in my eyebrow and I'm not going to be able to get that out. Never mind, it is Christmas. There, like so. Ooh, I like it. I did get a brown liner, but I'm going to use a black one. I'm going to use a liquid liner. Can't get it out of the pot. There we go. I do this one first because this is the one that I can never ever get right. And I tend, if I do it first, it tends to go better. Don't know why, but I feel that it does. So right, get some more liner on that brush. I'm not doing a wing or anything. If you're younger than me and have great eyes that don't droop and whatever, feel free to put a wing on if you were thinking of doing a look similar to this or whatever. Right, try and get this matched the same. Just to the end. And this does dry down to a nice matte, which I really like about this. And it doesn't smudge. And it was from China. I'll show you in a moment what it is. And it was, I think it was about 99 pence. It's that. And it wasn't much more than that. And in the top here is a black smudge kohl liner, which is quite good as well. Right. There's no fallout under there at all, which I'm really pleased about. Right, I'm going to use LA Girl Pro Concealer. I haven't dampened my sponge, which I need to do. I'll just back in a second. This one's too long. I am back. I am going to put a foundation on. Surprise. Which means I need to get rid of this fringe and get rid of my hair behind my ears. Well, have you noticed my hair? I've gone all out, posh with my hair. Right, I'm going to put the concealer on underneath my eyes. First. A little bit round my nose. I do that bit, but it'll go red again. You'll not see it when I have my glasses on anyway, on my chin, because I have a bit of a red chin. Don't know why. Can't get the lid on that. There we go. And I'm going to use the little green one. Well, just a little one. It happens to be green. And I'm just going to blend that underneath my eyes. And there. I have to be careful using colours. Well, I think anyone has to be careful using colours like this, because you can end up looking like you have red eyes, like you've been crying for hours on end, or someone's punched you in the eye. So you do need to be careful with these shades when you're using them. Oh, nose. Right. Right, now I have got a red nose. I have a bit of a cold, which I could do without over Christmas. Right, the foundation I am going to use is a Dr. Jart Premium BB Cream. And it has an SPF, I'll show in the mirror down there, has an SPF of 45. And it's a whitening anti-wrinkle one. So that's what I'm using. I've got a pair of scissors because I can't get the flipping thing open. Scissors, excuse me. There they are. I had brought my scissors to the table and couldn't find them. Oh dear, what am I like? Tell you, I think I said in the last video, my brain has turned to mush. Right, I'm going to squeeze a little bit. I'll cut the top off. Squeeze a little bit onto my. I don't know if I can get the flipping stuff out. Onto my hand, and I'm going to dot it. Well, I'll need a bit more than that. Right. I think I've got too much out there. I do have some little pots that I got from Boots. They're see-through pots that you can put stuff in like this when you've opened a packet like this, so that it doesn't go off. Right, use my sponge just to. This is a what do you call them? The sisters. Can't think. Oh, they did brushes. How they do? Oh, what are they called? Salmon someone. Oh gosh, it might come to me. It's one of their blenders. They don't call it the beauty blender. It's a sponge, they call it. So I'm just only doing a light covering because I don't usually wear very much. Stick a bit on my ears because my hair is up. Okay. Need a little bit more, I think. Gosh, I haven't worn foundation in a long, long time. Can't remember the last time I wore it. I think it actually might have been Christmas last year. Unbelievably, if you believe that. Because I get away with the powders that I use, Your skin does look nice with foundation on, don't get me wrong. If I was going somewhere really, really special, I would put some foundation on. But, that piece of glitter is really annoying me. No, can't get it. Now I've made it look even worse now. There. Done that. And now I have I was going to use this number 7 skin illuminator, but I forgot. It is here somewhere. Got my, there they go, Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I can't see for the life of me, it's terrible. When I've got no glasses on, I'm done for. So I'm just going to put some of that around there just to brighten up under there. And my Cupid's bow. And down the centre of my nose. Powder. I am using the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. Just put that on with a small brush underneath my eye to start with, just to set this. Around my nose, down my nose, Cupid's bow. Shouldn't have done that because that's matted it down now. Under there. But I do like a matte look under my eyes. And I'm just going to get a large brush. So I haven't thought who these people are. Can't see it written on the brushes either. Oh, dear goodness me. Sure someone will tell me. Keep thinking Samantha Sherman, that's American Girl. Right. No, it's all Chapman. I found it written on the brush. Right, I'm going to use W7 Honolulu contour powder. That's the blender I was talking about at the very beginning of the video. Right, I'm going to put some, I got a dry bottom lip. Right. Start at the top near my temple and go down. And I always go round, even though I have a fringe, I just do take it round my hairline, because your fringe can sort of get blown out of the way. You can move it with your hand, and I think it'd look a bit silly if it wasn't finished off round the side edges of my face, you know. A little bit down the sides of my nose, just a little bit. Under the bottom lip, just a little bit under my chin. See, I need to blow my nose, excuse me.